Athena.
I'm Holly.
I'm Laura.
I'm Lisa.
And this is Stitching with Friends. Welcome back. We missed you again. We were doing so good. We were every single week, and then all of a sudden, twice in 1 month, we missed episodes. It was horrible. That's okay. We just have more to show you right now.
It was a busy time.
Yep.
Yeah.
We got it out of our system. We're ready to go.
Yep.
Yeah.
I wanted to start off with questions. I made up a couple questions here because I didn't really see any. I mean, it's 2 weeks ago. I think we answered all those questions anyways. But we had something happen with us. Holly, you want to tell us what happened?
Oh, yeah. I suppose so.
Or at least just tell us the conflict, like you can't get the wrinkles out and.
Yeah, well, so I was going to move my Q-snap on my cat sampler, and I thought, I think I'll iron it, because it was really wrinkled, So anyhow, I went to iron it, and I scorched the fabric above the house. So
it just
anyhow, the cat sampler is hanging on my door upstairs because I can't even look at it. So it's hanging on my door in my craft room, and it's just probably gonna have to sit there for a while.
Did you get the wrinkles out, or?
And that's the other thing. No. So I did not get the wrinkles out, and then Laura had sent me a video where someone posted on YouTube, just tips on using an iron, because apparently I needed to watch that first. So anyhow, I got on Amazon, and I found an iron. I actually bought an iron just for my cross stitch.
Nice.
And so this is a steamer. I haven't used it yet. And it's a steamer, and it has a linen setting on it.
Okay.
Because the iron that I used, it was a mini iron, and it just has those dots on it.
Yeah.
And apparently, the higher you go, the hotter it gets, and I had it on 3. So anyhow, and it's not that bad. I mean,
no, it's not.
It's not.
I mean, Laura told me that, it just adds character to it. So that's what I'm going to tell myself.
Go scorch it all around all kinds of other.
Right. Yeah, add more scorch marks.
I had something similar happen when I had coffee and tea dyed some fabric, and I let it air dry. I wanted to iron out the piece, and I had one piece that was being a real stinker. And so I turned my iron up so that I could spray water out of it. But when I laid the iron down, I just kind of laid it there for a couple seconds and was going around, and I lifted it up, and it left the pattern of the holes from the bottom of the iron on the fabric.
Oh man.
So normally I always put a light tea towel or something on top of my fabric, and that way if I need to mist it, I can mist the tea towel or whatever instead of directly on the fabric. But I just used for the first time. I bought this a long time ago because everybody was talking about it, and I had never used it. So I got out, I bought Best Press and used it today, and it worked awesome. It worked great.
And so does your iron have a linen setting?
No, my old one did. But with my old iron, we got rid of it because I forget what piece it was. And I ended up getting it out. But when I went to spritz to get some water on my fabric, the water came out of the iron all rusty.
Oh, yeah.
And left rust marks on my fabric.
Yeah.
So what is that Best Press? Lisa,
Best Press. And
It's
a spray bottle.
Mary Ellen's Best Press.
Yeah.
and
Yes.
it's at Joann's.
You can get it at
Joanne sells it online.
yeah, craft stores, and I got it on Amazon. So it's just in a spray bottle. And when I used it, I didn't stand directly over it. I, kind of held it up away from the fabric and just kind of lightly misted, and it worked fantastic.
And then you iron.
Uh-huh.
Okay. So there's a tip for you guys. I mean, if you're struggling with ironing linen, I've never stitched on linen. I've only ever done, Aida, and I don't ever seem to have had a problem with Aida. Maybe Aida's, it's obviously different than linen, so maybe linen holds on to the creases a little bit better. And then, so that was the question, was if anybody has any other tips for us, tricks, especially with linen, that type of stuff, let us know.
I do think there's a YouTuber. Oh, what is her name? She got the real short hair. She has the bumblebees. She does I forget her name. Anyway, she had somebody on there on one of her older. I'll find it, and then we'll post a link. And she had someone on there telling the exact same thing, how to handle fabric.
Okay.
When it comes to preparing it for finishing.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, in the video I watched, it was Pat Ryan that was doing the demonstrations on how to iron linen, and I think she's one of the dyers for R&R.
Is it Flannel Jammies Farm?
Yes. Yeah. Yep.
Is that the one I sent you, Holly?
Yeah,
Or is
it
that
is.
different?
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay.
And I wish I had watched it before, because she really does have very, very good tips. So
Yes.
We'll find a link to that because you sent the link.
Donna, right? Isn't it Donna? I think
her name's Pat.
Is it the gal who was her guest?
Oh yeah, that's correct. Yeah, Pat was a guest.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we will link that below in case anybody wants to see that video and is struggling as well. Hopefully, we'll get some tips in the comments too. And if anybody's struggling, go read our comments and see. And then we wanted to shout out Robbie and Robbie's husband Ed. Hi, Ed.
Hello, Ed.
He likes to walk through when we're on and just say hi to us. Apparently, so we're saying hi back.
Hello.
Robbie just hurt herself again. She just got over a knee surgery and then she broke her wrist.
Oh.
So our prayers are out to you, Robbie. Goodness gracious.
Yeah. She's in good hands.
Yes, she is.
In good hands.
Yeah.
So Ed, take care of our girl.
One more shout out. I wanted to shout out. I don't even know if she watches this. She's one of my Instagram followers, Sarah K Stitches. This last week, I happened to be actually on my Instagram when I rolled over to the 900 followers, and I saw who it was the 900th. This was totally random. I don't usually do this. I'm not usually on there when I hit exactly that number. So I saw it was her, and I messaged her. I'm like, hey, want a free chart? She's like, oh my God, you totally made my day. This never happens. So I went to shout her out. Hopefully she watches us. Hi, Sarah. It's not in the mail yet, but it will be someday. And then this last week, we had a couple events. Lisa had a birthday.
I did.
And she got tons of haul. She's going to show that all in the haul section, right?
Mm-hmm.
It was a very good stitchy birthday.
I got spoiled. Yeah.
And then I did a Harry Potter marathon, and I did all 8 movies in about 19-ish hours, back to back. I stitched on 7 Harry Potter whips throughout, so I'll show those in the whips.
And did you say Beth joined you?
Beth from Busy Bee Stitches. I'll link her below. She's got a FLOSSTUBE. She surprised me. She messaged me in the morning and she said, I'm working today, so I'm watching on mute, but I'm watching with you. And she just stayed chatting with me all day long, and then she stayed up with me all night long, till about 2 a.m. I think is when we finished. So
Wow.
it was fun. I didn't get as much stitchy progress as I thought I was gonna get. I mean, with them being 2.5 hours, but you know, snacks.
Probably a lot of stopping and
Yeah.
watching.
Snacks, lots and lots of snacks.
Yes.
But at least I got to get them all out and touch them a little bit. So, finishes. Why don't you go first, Lisa? Since we were just talking Harry Potter.
Did you hear it?
Yeah.
There again. What's that mean? I haven't finished. Yay! Finally, my Harry Potter fan sampler.
Yay!
Finally finished. And I'm gonna hold this up in front.
Mm.
There we go.
Wow.
Oh my goodness, I love those jelly beans.
That
Pretty
turned out great.
pretty.
You see it okay?
Yes.
Yeah. Very pretty.
I would maybe back up a little bit so you can see the whole thing kind of go
Yep,
side to
right
side.
there.
Yay. And I love your words down on the bottom. I know you were struggling.
I was struggling, and I thought, I don't know. And then I thought, well, maybe I'll just backstitch it. So I backstitched it. And when I was done, you have to count differently when you're backstitching. Well, I didn't. I did it the same as the regular. And so I had like twice as much space on one end as I did on the other. It was totally off center, and I was like, son of a gun. So I frogged it all. And since I had to frog it, I thought, well, I'm just going to stitch it the other way. And because I do like that way better. I was just getting towards the end, and I thought, I just want to get it done. So I'll backstitch. It'll be no problem. So anyway, but I mean, in my eyelets, I don't know if you can, they're real delicate, so you can't,
Yeah.
it's hard to see them, but they're there. Oh, and I used the best press on this.
Okay.
Oh,
And it was
yeah.
pretty
Your
wrinkly.
back is neat.
Wow.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, yeah. That's
That's neat.
super neat.
But it's, it works. That best press works really good to get out
Yeah.
those pesky wrinkles. So, yeah.
I have to get some.
Yay! Finally.
I had to finish too. I finished
Oh,
Foxwood Crossing. It's called It's Halloween.
I still couldn't believe that picture was you. I was like, is that the catalog picture? He's like, no,
Yeah.
it's my picture.
I'm really liking the picture taking part.
Yeah.
It's like almost as fun as the stitching part.
I
Probably
love that stitch.
probably equal. But there
Love
we go.
that.
Yeah.
I'll get close.
I love
And
Is
it.
it just
Did you dye the
310?
fabric?
Yes, I dyed that fabric. It's kind of getting blown out because I got a light right in front of me. It's a lot darker. Like,
Uh-huh.
yeah,
Oh, yeah, I can see
they're
it.
Yeah.
color. But when I get close, it gets blown out. So,
Did you just use 310?
yep, all
DMC?
310.
I love that.
So, I
That's
love all
great
the little
design.
motifs in between the words.
What's it called again?
Not in love with all these little individual.
Yeah.
Love
What's the
that.
chart name?
But I mean, if you want to really good. Happy finishes. But I think that this ghost right here was my favorite.
Oh, yeah.
My favorite motif. But,
That's cute.
Cute.
yep.
Very cute.
Love it. I'm
Love
excited
that. Do
to
you
try
know
to-
how you're gonna frame it, or?
I'll frame it. I'm gonna try to find a nice black Halloween looking style frame for it.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I do want to get it finished so that I can have it up for October though. So
Mm-hmm.
okay, whips. I stitched on 7 Harry Potter pieces. I am not going to show you the Haid. The Haid is downstairs, and I put in 200 green stitches. Just use your imagination. It was 200 green stitches, so you're fine. I did work on these confetti pieces. Which one? I worked on the top two, I think. Yeah.
I love those. They're a pain in the tuchus, I think, but
Yeah, they really
you
are
said what because of
All
all
the
the confetti, but they're awesome.
everywhere. So the other two are already complete and hanging up. I just need to get these two done. And these are
And where you do you use the pin stitch since
No.
it has lots of confetti?
Nope.
Nope.
I'll show you my back. This is from Silhouette Stitch on Etsy. I don't know if they're still available. They came all four together, so which one is this? This is a quarter of the cup. And what I did during the movie was this bit over here.
I love those colors.
There's my back. Nope. I jump all over the place.
That's what I would do.
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't care. I think this one I had to frog a little bit of it too, so it looked like I
Actually, that's what I did I made for Athena, I did a cross stitch of a snitch for Christmas a year or two ago, and it was like that. It had,
yeah.
confetti all over, and I did the same thing. I didn't stitch.
I did the thing on the other ones, and when I FFO'd them, I can't see it, and if I can't see it, it doesn't matter about anything else. So,
Yeah.
I have that one in my Love You More. These I just got their Halloween Harry Potter sale. So that one, and that's a full size one, and then I have another full size one. Oh my god,
I love that one.
and it's got the dark mark stuff on the inside.
Yeah.
That's pretty.
So then this is the other one, the glasses. And again, I have a quarter of it done. And during the movie, I did this little bit over here. And there's the back where I jumped all the way around.
Now, are these all going to be the same size finish?
Yeah, all white white. Lord, I'm struggling with words today. 18 count white Aida. Yes.
There you go.
Words are hard. 2 down. 4 more to go. I don't have a finished picture of this one because it's a PDF, but I know it's FiddlesticksAU. This is in another Love You More, my Slytherin one, and it's the I Solemnly Swear. This was before I learned that you're supposed to do Chromatic with 1 strand instead of 2, and I did that whole thing with 2 strands of Chromatic.
Oh.
Wow.
Oh.
It's a little bulky, but it's done. I also did run out with like 4 stitches left down here. I had to go to the store and get a whole new roll.
Darn.
4 more stitches.
Now that's the same place. Remember those 3 patterns that I showed on the last video? The Goonies one and the 80s one. Those were all from the Fiddlesticks, the same place.
So I've had a lot of people messaging me when I posted this on Instagram where this pattern is. So it's FiddlesticksAU, but she had to pull it down for copyright reasons. If you private message her, and I believe, but I'm not 100%, I need to contact somebody, but I believe that people who have the PDF are allowed to share it. Because it was kind of one of those things, well, fine, I can't sell it anymore. I'm just going to give it out for free. But if you private message her, I believe she can give it to you. And if I can find out and double check for sure that it's okay that I share it, once I find that out, I'll let you guys know and you guys can message me and then I can just email it to you. But I want to verify before I actually say that that's okay to do. But I do think that I just private messaged her, and I don't think that I had to pay for it. Again, I'm not 100% because it's been a long time. So this one's in a Judy bag.
Judy.
And it's Slytherin, so you'll probably know what's in here. It's the snake.
Ooh.
And I got some down there done.
That's looking awesome. I love that one.
I'm almost done with this page. All of this kind of in here is all going to be half stitches. So I'm almost done with it. And I do believe that I have the design.
Which one is the Haid that's downstairs? I was thinking that one
It's
was.
another Slytherin Crest. It's just
Oh.
a Slytherin Crest. Sorry, crinkle, crinkle, crinkle. Oh my gosh. I'm trying to find the picture and who this is from. Oh, well, I can tell you who it's from, but it's not going to help you much. Here's the picture of what it will look like finished.
Uh-huh.
And then I'll show you who it's by.
Oh.
Yeah.
Zero clue. I'm sorry. I don't know. I can maybe look into that. I think that I've linked them before on, I think I've linked it before somewhere on ours before. So I'll find it. I'm sure it's an Etsy shop. I'm a hot mess. Oh wait, there's still two more. Sorry. This one's in my Gryffindor bag from Judy. And I started this one for Magical Stitches and then never touched it again. And this is the Gryffindor crest.
Mm.
I needed to do red stitching. So that's what I did. And there we go. And I did all of this bit over here during the movies. So exciting. Last one. Last one. Sorry. Lots of whips this week. This one is in my bag from Robbie.
Ooh.
Robbie baby.
Pretty.
And this is from Rocking Horse Cross Stitch. It's Rocking Horse CS, right? On one word on Etsy. And it's in this house. Or no, we do Harry Potter. It's one of those in those house ones though. And I'm really close on this one. I almost want to just not put it down and go for it. Well, maybe I'm not as close as I think I am. I think I'm halfway.
Oh, wow.
I like that.
So, but it's all words. It kind of goes fast. Let's see, the Marauders map. Yeah, I am halfway. But again, because it goes so fast, I might just push for a finish on this. I don't know. Okay, I'm done.
Okay.
Mm.
Holly, your whip is upstairs.
Yeah, it's upstairs in timeout.
Okay. Well.
But just imagine all the grass is done, except for on the far side, because that's where I was gonna move the queue. So.
Sorry.
Okay. Well, I have Little House Needleworks Freedom House.
I love that.
And this is where I'm at. This is Picture This Plus 28 count.
You're a fast stitcher.
Yeah, she's incredibly fast.
Yeah.
I don't feel like I'm fast.
Oh.
I don't either.
So all I have left is this part of this house, and then I'm gonna do like the leaves around it. And then my other whip was Linden Place, and it's Frank.
Frankie.
Frank. And this is Chromatic Alchemy.
Alchemy. Alchemy.
Alchemy. Can't say that.
Oh, wow.
I love those colors on that fabric.
Yeah.
He's been fun to stitch. I'm like,
That looks cool.
so I think I'll probably continue working on him this next week.
Yeah.
And this is also a 28 Brittney. The fabric.
Oh, I love that fabric.
Hmm.
Been fun. That's all I have.
Well, you saw my whip. My whip was my finish. So
Yep.
that's all I stitched on.
Okay, haul. I said I wasn't gonna buy anything, and I kind of held true to that. Because I have two things to show. It all started me down another rabbit hole, and Holly, I may have to come after you with one.
Oh, is that my fault?
Oh, was that me? I have tons of bags. I have enough fabric. I have so many whips and so many patterns. I'm like, oh, now I need scissors. Thanks, Holly. So I got some cute black cat ones.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, let me see those again.
Okay, hang on. Wait, oh, that's why I'm showing it to you upside down.
Oh, cute.
You see it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Up here, tails over here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Cute.
And then some pretty gold ones.
Oh, yeah.
I was mostly thinking is that with these pictures that I've been taking and trying to get the fancy pictures, having some nice scissors to lay in the pictures would be good. So
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
how I justified it.
Sorry.
And these weren't too bad. They were $6 a piece. And they do cut really nice. So
Where did you find them?
CC's.
Oh, they were at CC's.
Oh, Cece's.
Yep. Yeah. Up on that almost like a kitchen hutch kind of a thing.
Oh, yeah.
Where she's got like kind of
The
Notions.
needles.
Accessories.
accessories in there. She's got a pretty good selection of scissors in there.
Yeah. Huh.
That's it for my haul. That's it.
All right. Well, so I did make a trip out to CC's. Laura and I met there, and we just egg each other on. So I did get this little needle case.
Cute.
Yeah, it says Stitch X. And then this part of it is kind of sticky, and it's for beads.
Beads.
Oh.
So
Tacky Bob.
yeah.
That was at CC's too?
Yeah, it was. It was in a basket.
Oh.
It was on the hutch where she has all the sell items.
Okay. So those are on the other side. Okay.
Uh-huh. And then I did some stash unload buying. So I got this fabric. It's green.
Nice.
That's a big piece of fabric.
Yeah, it's a 18 by 27, and this is from Dying for Cross Stitch. It's Kathy.
Oh yeah.
Oh, wow.
So that's really the only way I can get her fabric now because it goes so fast.
Yeah.
I got this kit,
Oh, that's cute. I like that.
and so it's a beaded kit. I got the checker bird. And then it also has like the
Like that.
finishing fabric in it.
Nice.
Oh, and I finally got my inchworm.
Okay, hang on.
Um,
We have a group message between us. And there was messages going back and forth about Laura giving Holly a worm. My worm? I need my worm. Yes, I got your worm. Like,
I was like, Laura, you're giving your sister worms?
oh, what's happening? What worm?
What is
Wait,
happening?
fishing?
What's going on?
yeah.
We're so confused.
Yeah, that would be confusing for you two. But this is what it's for.
Oh, yeah.
So now I have
That's
everything
cute.
to do this little stitch. And can you believe, I mean, this is a really tiny, it's 2.5 by 2.5, but look all the threads.
Wow.
Yeah.
I
Lots
mean,
of colors
there's
in there.
like 8 different colors. Halloween magazine is now in my hands. And then I was over at Joann's today, and I was going through their books, and I found this one. It's mini cross stitches.
Oh,
And
that's
I'll
cute.
show you the back of it. I just thought it had some really cute
Oh yeah.
little stitches. And I did buy some of the wood pieces.
Okay.
So I'm going to stitch on that and then make it like into a necklace. So
Oh,
Cool.
yeah, that's by Susan Bates. And I know Amazon has it as well. So,
Those are cute.
you know, I think I'm a little disorganized. Surprise. And then this came today.
what?
Yeah, can you believe that? I mean, I just ordered this, I think, on Friday.
Yeah.
But
Wow.
it's some fabric by Bee Stitch Me. It's 32 count linen, and it's for the Tempting Tangles Enjoy the Sunshine sale that
Oh.
Laura and I are both going to do. And we're going to use the dinky dyes, which I have never stitched with silk. So, yeah, that's going to be interesting.
Now, are the dinky dyes expensive? I've never purchased.
You know, I got the floss pack of them, and Laura, was it $39?
$39.99. Yeah. It was like
And
$40.
yeah, and that was for 12 or 13 of them.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
So, yeah,
Okay.
not too bad.
And I think Nellie's going to be doing that with us too.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
about, if there was 14 of them, that's about $3 a piece.
Yeah.
yeah. So not bad.
Nope.
And I think that's it.
Okay. All right. Well, I met up with Holly at CC's.
you did.
I did. And I got this one, The Witch's Brew by Brenda
Gervais.
Gervais.
That is cute.
And then also by Brenda Gervais, Hilda Boo and Sunflowers too.
Oh, that's cute.
So every time you say her name, I watch Snug Harbor Crafts, and Kef always says, Brenda!
Brenda.
Which reminds me, our prayers are going out to her as well. She just had an emergency C-section for her baby, so they both stayed happy and healthy, so, but still, he was early.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I have, this one was from Stash Up Unload, The Prairie Moon.
Oh,
Oh,
that-
cute.
Oh, that's cute.
I think Holly actually sent me.
Oh yeah, I
the-
did. Yeah, I
Okay,
found it for you.
So thank you.
I don't know why I sent you a message. I should have bought it myself.
I was surprised you didn't. I was like, she must
What
be
was
not-
I thinking?
I know, right? And then I got Athena picked this up in Denver. Mermaids are real.
Like March, and I just now got it to her.
Yes, but I kitted it up, so I'm ready to stitch it.
Wow.
Nice. I love that.
Who was that
I
by?
know. It's by the Fairy Wool in the Wood.
Yeah. I have the Mermaid Family one by them.
The Mermaid
And
Family.
the one the finish that I had a few weeks ago, the Don't Forget Me, the little girl with the little ghost girl, that's from her as well.
Oh, nice.
Autumn Lane. I ordered 4 charts from them, which is Spell.
That's cute. Oh, I love those ghosts.
I think it's going to be fun to do, the greens. And then the Wicked Witchcraft.
Yeah, I want that.
Oh, I love that.
And
I can never remember which one I have, but I have one. Oh, yeah.
the
Yeah.
Curious Mermaid. And then I don't know if I showed you this one or not. I just kitted it up. Hallows Eve Haunting.
Okay. That may be the one I have.
I think
No,
this
I
is
think
the
that's
one you
the
have.
one I have.
Right.
I like that.
Oh yeah, you bought it for me.
I smell
Right.
a. Or should I say, we'll all start along and then Laura will finish it. And
Yeah.
Right, in a week.
I paused for the night walk down so that you guys could, you know, start.
Oh yes.
all you have.
Lindy Stitches, Emily's house.
Yeah, I love that
Oh,
one.
I have that one.
Christy Lee's doing that one. It's looking gorgeous.
I think that's the one that I saw, and I was like, oh, I need to
Yeah.
start that one. So
It's
and
huge.
then I also became a hoop snob.
A what snob?
A hoop snob.
Oh, a hoop.
Hoop snob.
Well, I did
Well,
too.
okay, so
You're a
this is-
snobby hoop?
I now have a particular brand that I have to have. This one won't work. This
You
one,
got the wood one?
No, I got the ones that have the little itty bitty non-slip things.
Oh,
It
uh-huh.
holds it super tight.
Oh, I haven't seen
Oh.
those.
It's Morgan.
Oh, a Morgan.
Target.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I don't know. I really like them, and so I bought like 7 of them.
Okay.
You never know when you need a hoop. So
This is true.
exactly. And then I think that's it. Oh, last the new, if you haven't heard, The Witch is Familiar for August is a rat. And it's the cutest rat ever. He's sitting on a book.
Yeah.
And so I'm going to be stitching him this week because I'm like in love with the rat. So
Yeah.
and that's it. I'd show it to you, but I can't because it's a chart.
So I forgot a couple things. Athena picked up a couple things for me
Oh,
when she was in Colorado. Holly's cats.
Perfect.
I saw the name of
Yeah, I
that.
like the one on the back.
Well, I saw the name of it. I don't even care if
Yeah,
Holly
it's
likes this.
perfect.
I'm buying it for her. She has to have it.
And then I asked, which I owe you money, no smoking. And it's dragons.
By Greg.
That's cute.
Okay, I guess, is it my turn?
Yep.
Hold on a minute. I got to grab something on the floor here. Okay, I got to see how I'm going to do this. So I'll show you my birthday. So I got a couple of birthday things that aren't stitchy related, but I wanted to show you. Hold on. I'm trying to get my phone here. My friend Barb got me a couple things for my birthday. And the first, well, one of my dogs is a dachshund, and I had 2 dachshunds before Lily, so she got me a new coaster, which is,
Oh.
That's cute.
love that. Love
Cute.
that coaster.
Oh.
And then she got me the coolest poster. I'm going to find a picture of it here. So it comes in this, it's by Been There, Done That. Came in this little case here. And what it is, it's a list of the top 100 novels. Well, here, I got to bring this down a little. And so the poster looks like that, okay?
All gold, though. Everything
All
is
gold. Everything's gold. And as you read the novel, when you're done reading the novel, you scratch it off and it reveals the book cover.
Oh.
That's neat.
So you can hang it up and keep track of
That is neat.
all the books you're reading. And so I got on their website and they have a movie one. And I told
Oh,
Athena
boy.
they have a young adult novel one. They have travel ones. Really cool ones. So yeah, that's fun. And they give you little stickers so you can rate the book and put the number of stars on the book cover, you know, rate how much you liked it and whatever. So that was a lot of fun. And then my good friend Athena got me the Quibbler.
Aww.
She was at Universal Studios. I love this. And it's
I
got
think I have now finally given out all of the birthday presents that I bought.
She gave me that.
They've all been handed.
Then she handed me this little box, and I thought, oh, she must have got me another pin from Universal Studios. No, people. She got me a Clay by Kim needle minder that I have been trying to get unsuccessfully. I've never been able to get one. I've never been able to even see anything because they're gone that fast.
Yeah.
And
So she got me this.
He's pretty.
And look at the little jewel right on his head there, see? And then it's a nice little
Oh, yeah.
fabric
Cute.
covered magnet on the back.
Oh, and you got a pink one.
You got a pink
Yep.
one.
so if you guys remember, I actually got the one that Lisa has a while back. And I said if I could get another one, that one would go her way. So, I did get one.
So, Athena, I would like to put an order in for a purple one, a green, or a blue. Just
I
kidding.
would like a green one too.
So for the past 3 weeks, I've been getting on there because I still have my alarm set. And for the past 3 weeks, her shop has said no sales today.
Oh.
So I don't know if she's on vacation or taking a break or
Mhm.
but I will keep watching on Thursday. She's been doing random releases, but I can't.
Right.
What
I
are you
will-
doing, Holly? A purple, a pink, or a green?
I either want a purple, a green, or a blue. It
Oh.
doesn't matter to me.
I have to just, because it's so fast.
Yeah.
Never
Right. You just get
Well,
what
see,
you
and
get.
I had tried from my iPad and from my iPhone, and I refresh and I refresh. Nothing ever shows up. No pictures ever come up. And then all of a sudden it says
Sold.
sold out.
Yeah.
So,
I do it from my computer.
yeah, that may be what I don't know.
Holly and I had that happen just this past weekend. We were both on the same sale.
Yeah. And it was Laura first and me second. Every time.
Okay, well then, my friend Laura here
Ah.
got me some wonderful, well, first of all, I got to show you the cutest little, look at this little needle minder.
Aw.
Isn't that sweet?
Because you're such a dear.
So sweet. It's so sweet. I get it. Oh, my mother loved this. I thought that was the cutest thing ever. And then I got this little mermaid bag.
Cute.
I'm obsessed with these. Obsessed with these.
What brand
And
is that?
It's that blue
Q3.
Q.
Oh, okay.
Blue cute.
And then
That was
we got
close.
this book, In Friendship's Way.
Mm,
And it is loaded with
yeah.
cute stuff. Yeah, there's so many, like, I want to show you the pen, but see, like,
Oh, yeah.
cute things
Cute.
in here. And
I
so
love
many
anything
different,
with a bird.
yeah, and there's so many different strawberries, and I mean, they're all ones that are, smaller and simple
Yeah.
to do,
Mhm.
So anyway, she gave me this lovely book, and then she gave me this beautiful, because my favorite color, of course, is blue, and she gave me this beautiful blue fabric. See if I can.
Pretty.
Where's that from? That was very pretty.
It's got little hints of purple in it. It's beautiful.
Mm.
But anyways, my
It's
friend
picture
Laura
book plus, right?
Yes. Does it say which?
Yeah.
Meditation. Picture
Meditation.
this plus meditation.
Nice.
And then my friend Holly. I'm telling you, people, they spoiled me. Look at this. A pair of Dovo scissors.
Nice.
Very nice.
Couldn't believe this one. I was shocked, people. Shocked.
Those are the Old Rose. That's the name. Old Rose.
Love it. Let's see if I can. Here, I'll take it out.
Are you allowed to use those?
I'll have them in a locked display case.
I was like, take it out of the case. You're gonna ruin it.
Oh, what's that one? Why does it still have a tag on it? Don't use that. Don't ever use it. And then she got me this. Look at this beautiful little bag. It's like an envelope bag. So it's got real pretty fabric inside. Sparkly fabric.
Did you
Very
make
pretty.
or did you buy it?
That was Cece's.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
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 They had another one up there too, didn't they, Holly? The same.
Yeah, it was a
Fabric?
smaller. It was actually a smaller version. So.
And then Plum Street. This is the Heritage Sampler.
I love that
Got
one.
Abe on there. I love that so much. Beautiful. And Eleanor Rigby, Blackbird Designs. I love this. Love it.
So are you going to do the black version or the one on the back?
I think the black version. I
Yeah.
think I like the black one.
Yeah.
Um,
That's my
And
preference
one.
too.
But I think I prefer the black version. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that. Love that. Thank you, Holly. And then my friends Katie and Laura stopped by. They're from
The
Pattern Queens and Black Needle Society.
and Love You More.
And Love You More. And then and so they brought my husband and I each a birthday cupcake because his birthday was in July as well. And they brought me Blackbird Designs Yellow Submarine. Love that. Some Lady Dot Creates
Ooh,
Union.
That's a
pretty.
pretty color.
It's a beautiful color. Love that color. And this beautiful piece of blue fabric.
Ready.
Isn't that pretty?
Yeah, I like that.
And then Luna Lovegood.
Those are funny.
I love it. And then let's see what we have. I'll go through this stuff really quick, guys. I had one of my, well, I'll show you this one first. My dad, I was over there the other day at my parents' house. They were going through stuff. He goes, I don't know if I want this. I may just pitch it. And I said, well, what? Why are you going to pitch it? He goes, I'm just not going to use it. You want it? And I said, yes, I want it. He made a picture frame.
Oh,
Oh.
It's just plain, picture frame.
Oh my gosh.
I was like, yeah, I want it. So I'll find something.
Sure. Yeah,
put
you can
this
put
in.
a cross stitch in it.
Yeah. So I'll do that. And then I had purchased from when we had the retreat, from Judy Bags. Got the one with the balls. And then the one with the potions.
Ooh,
That's pretty.
that looks sparkly.
mhm.
Yeah, it is. It's sparkly. Got those. And then this was haul that I was going to show in the last video, so we'll just show you really quick. I also got the Halloween magazine. Laura gave me a couple of charts here. This one I found on sale. It was just a couple dollars, and I thought that was so cute.
Oh, yeah.
Just a cute
Oh,
little
that is
Halloween
cute.
tree by the Trilogy. And then I bought Tiny Modernist Unicorn
yeah.
Tapestry.
I love that.
Tiny Modernist Day of the Dead Trio.
Oh, I really like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I see the cat on
Yes.
there.
Yes.
Yeah. Tiny Modernist. It's a Mermaid's Life.
Mm.
Cute.
I love
Little-
this.
Aww.
This is one of the first one of hers I ever saw, and I thought I just need to get it because I love it.
Mm-hmm.
That little octopus is cute.
Yeah, it's super cute. And then Lindy Stitch's Rooftop Cocoa Shop.
Mm.
That one.
Rooftop Cocoa Shop. That's funny.
And then this one, it's kind of hard to see the picture, by Needle Bling Designs. Get Your Tail to the Beach, and it's a mermaid tail.
Oh yeah.
It's a little hard. It's kind of dark. But. And the last one is by the Scarlet House, and it's the Button-Eyed Cat.
Oh.
Oh.
Cute.
Love that. The end.
Okay, so I found this while you were showing haul.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
yes. Thank you.
Yeah.
I like its eyes.
And then I forgot to show you something that I also did buy, but I used a gift card, so it doesn't count. In the clear. It's okay, guys. I don't have a lot of Thanksgiving stitches, and I saw this one. I'm trying to not get the glare. And I just love the teal
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
pumpkins and the plaid. It kind of this kind of gives me a little Stitch Girl vibe to it almost, but
Mhm.
it's not. It's Shannon Christine Designs cross stitch
Oh, yeah.
of her.
Okay.
I've never heard of her before.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
I haven't either.
So yeah, I got that. I forgot to show that in my haul because I just downloaded it. It's just a PDF. So I think that's it. Do we have any like big plans in the works for this coming week? We plan to do another FLOSSTUBE next week.
Yeah.
That is for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
What?
I gotta pick something now that I'm done with the Harry Potter one. I gotta figure out.
I'm sure
What?
you have plenty of whips calling your name.
Oh,
Or
yeah.
you start. You
Oh,
could
you know,
start for your birthday.
actually, I may work more on my Night Walk Down.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because that went to the wayside when I started the Harry Potter one.
Right.
I am about halfway through a model stitch, so I'm gonna finish that up, and then I don't know what I'm gonna. I don't know. I may pick up the in this house one. I don't know. Holly, are you gonna pick that cat up?
Well, you know, I might take me another week to get over it. So yeah, I have not stitched since Sunday after I did that. But it's okay.
Yeah.
Are you gonna start Night Walk Down, or are you just gonna take a break?
Well, I should do that. Yeah. I mean,
You've
it's
got
all
all the
set
stuff.
up.
You've got it ready to go, don't you?
Right. Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I'm going to try a hoop too. So I have these Nerge hoops. I think I'm going to give it a go.
There you go.
So
Yeah.
if you have any tips on how you can make the fabric as tight as possible, let me know.
Now,
Because
I have
the
a question.
Q-snaps,
I have
the
a question for you
Q-snaps
guys
smush
when you're
things.
done. That my Night Walk Down, remember I said I had started the flower and I wasn't happy because it was all just looked beige. Because my old purple paint,
Right.
it wasn't very variegated. It just looked brown. But I found old purple paint that's actually purple. Do I frog it, or do I just keep going and redo it, or do I just keep going?
That's that's your preference.
I think it's pretty the way it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it is too, Lisa.
With it being night walk down, I think the colors are supposed to be a little bit more
Muted.
Whereas Laura's is a little bit of day walk down.
Disco, walk down. Yeah, I would.
Yeah, I mean, if you're going for the overall natural colors, though, I would just leave it. There's mostly supposed to be browns, I think, throughout that piece.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm all for never frogging, ever.
I know.
I agree. If you could get away with it, get away with it.
Okay.
And it's going to be on your wall. If it's going to bug you on your wall, then yeah, fix it. But
By the time it's all said and done, it'll look good. I mean,
amazing.
that's the only flower I have stitched on there right now. So, you know.
And when you get to the next flower that calls for old purple paint, make that one the other purple.
Yeah. I can
Yeah.
do that.
Yeah,
All
you
the
can do-
flowers don't have to be the same color. They're flowers.
Yeah.
So.
Gotcha.
Did you lose me?
No. But you went like that.
Well, my phone went. So I was like, uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Okay, well, I think that's our cue to go because Laura might be dying.
Yeah.
Okay, see you
Have a
guys
good
next
week.
week.
Bye, everybody.